guests at our club. He is also the current president of Karachi Toastmasters Club. Today he will be presenting a project from the High Performance Leadership Manual, and the objective of the project is to share with us his vision for his project. So please help me in welcoming Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid.
Fellow Toastmasters, did you know that most Fortune 500 companies in the world have a Toastmasters Club? Yes, they do. Do you know that how many listed companies in Pakistan have a Toastmasters Club? All of you are wrong. There is one. And that was also founded by one of our stalwart members. But the truth of the matter is that Pakistan, a nation of 200 million people, and a nation of roughly 198 million speakers, exclude the babies, has barely 19 Toastmasters clubs. And our numbers are in the hundreds rather than thousands. How did that come to be? It's simply because we don't have that one engine of growth of Toastmasters that most of the world has, and that is corporate Toastmasters clubs. And the reason for that is that there was a lack of awareness about Toastmasters for too long. We only started on this journey in the late 90s, whereas the Toastmasters has been going on for more than 100 years. So when the time came to pick my high performance leadership project, I could only think of one project, and that is to establish a Toastmasters club inside my workplace, which is Karam Toastmasters. So my mission is to see a thriving Toastmasters club, not only at Karam Textiles, but also in most of the corporates that we work with. And my mission is to establish a Toastmasters club and to make it successful. Of course, any such mission cannot be carried out alone. So, the High Performance Leadership Manual provides for a guidance committee where you can enlist a few people to support you. They can be Toastmasters or they can be your colleagues. And unknowingly, one of my colleagues sitting here has been part of that guidance committee. You will know it later when you will receive a form to fill. But I've been very, very fortunate in the sense that the MD of our company instantly approved the idea. Not only that, the Human Resource Department got fully behind it, and you can see the evidence right here. They have enlisted 3 of their own members for the club already. And currently, we are in the process of planning a showcase meeting, a soft launch, so to speak, to gauge the commitment of the people that have signed up for the club. All the approvals are there, and submitting the forms and submitting the fees will not take 5 minutes. But the vision here is to establish a thriving Toastmasters. It should be a club which should be alive, which should sustain itself, and which should not be dependent on just one person or a couple of people to drive itself. And this is where the 2 soft launch meetings that we've planned come in. So we hold one meeting on Saturday, and that will be, I think, March 30th, if I'm correct. And the second will be 15 days later. And between those 2 meetings, we'll gauge the reaction of the people that have signed up for it. Ultimately, what I seek to do here is to establish a sustainable model for establishing a Toastmasters club inside a corporate. And I'm not alone in this. I know several of our members here are in some form of process trying to do this in their respective companies. And trust me, corporate clubs are the engine of growth in the Toastmasters community around the world. Yes, community clubs are fine, but as far as corporate clubs are concerned, they have a little bit of an advantage over community clubs. They already have the facilities, they already have the driving factors, they already have an HR department to drive people to attend the meetings and to improve themselves. So that was my vision for Karam Toastmasters Club, and I wish that this club is established as early as possible. I wish for thoughts and prayers and cooperation from all of you, and also to be there for us when it's time to have a showcase meeting. Thank you so much.